Okay, a little more complex questions, right? This is not exactly what you're going to get in your paper. This is still a bit easy compared to what you'd get in your paper, but this is working towards there, okay? Why do I say working towards there? Because I'm giving you two different triangles. Previously, we were just working with one triangle, and I need you to think outside the box and also try and link one triangle to the other. Also, what's happening in this particular case, you're not only using sine cosine rule, you also using your trig ratios, meaning sine is opposite over adjacent, cos is opposite over, what did I say? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is opposite adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. You need to know those and how to use them as well. All right, let's see what we have over here. I have triangle ABD, so that's the big triangle, and I have angle B as 90 degrees. There's it over there. AB, so a side is given to me, is 10 centimeters. Angle ADB, so ADB, this angle over here, 40 degrees. Then we have a smaller triangle BCD. It says angle C is 106 degrees. I'd fold that in. And it says angle CDB, so go like this, CDB, the small little angle over here is 15 degrees. It says we need to determine this length of BC. Now the logical, or let's not really logical, but our game plan, so to say, is we're going to figure out what BD is, right? And then we're going to link that BD from the big triangle into the smaller triangle. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So let's do exactly that. My big triangle looks like this, right? I have information about this. I have looking for this because I said I want BD, and I have this angle over here. So that's my reference angle. I also know that this is 90 degrees. This is my reference angle. Ooh, reference angle. This side is opposite. This side is adjacent. Now, if you think of your trig ratios, I mentioned them already. The one with opposite and adjacent is 10. So I'm going to say opposite over adjacent is 10. You don't have to write this down. I'm writing it for you. Right? So my opposite was 10 over BD. That's the adjacent part, equals 10 of 40 degrees. Okay, BD is equal to, we're flipping this around, so it would be 10 over 10, 40 degrees. What did I do over there? I basically, let's just scribble in pencil for you. I basically did this. Oh no. That's what I did. And then I multiplied that side by 10, giving me BD equals 10 over 10, 40 degrees. Okay. And then this here is going to give me, why am I writing there? Let's write it here. Type in on the calculator. (11,917) blah blah blah. I'm going to write this down as 11,92. However, this is one of those types of questions that I spoke about in the previous video. We do not want the length of BD. Nowhere did this question say calculate BD. We wanted BC. So because we're using this to find something else and it's not the end of the question, you cannot round off and use your rounded off answer into the next triangle. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to press Shift, Store, and whichever alphabet, I'm going with alphabet A. Now on my calculator, A is the answer of this length BD. Okay, now let's talk about triangle BC. Triangle BC D. This one over here. We have information about this. We have information about this. We have information about this angle. We need information about this angle. So which rule would we be using? Sine or cos? This looks like a sine rule. So I'm going to say C. This is C. This was D. D. So I'm going to say D over sine. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention, since we are talking about two different triangles, it would be helpful if you mentioned which triangle you're talking about. So in triangle ABD, that would be really helpful. Okay. I'm just filling in all of the information. Okay, I know that side D was this one here and it's actually BC, so that's what I filled in, right? It would have been BC over sine of angle D. Remember we said angle D from the diagram was 15 degrees, right? But what I did is in one step, I just multiplied it and put it over there. The 11,92 is the BD, which is basically opposite angle C, so small letter C, sine of angle C, which was 106 degrees. You do not have to show this step at all. You can jump straight into this one over here. Same here, you can jump straight into this step here, right? Get the answer, jump straight into this step over here, put the answer. Okay, then remember 11,92, we are not typing it in, we put in alphabet A. That's what we saved it as, A times. And there we go. Can we round off this time? Yes, absolutely. And we are done. Rounded off to 2 decimal places. Don't forget, you always read the instructions that's given. If they say they want 3 decimal places, that's what you give them. Otherwise, if they don't say anything for that particular question, what you need to do is look back at the instructions on the cover page, which always says round off to 2 decimal places. Okay, I'm going to do the next question as a separate video.